This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Monday is a fun day for BS, and it's BS News for this, the 17th of June, 2013, and away we go. Dateline, opinionated Dick. On Sunday, Dick Cheney forcefully defended the NSA spy program. So, you know what? If you had any doubts that the NSA was doing something wrong, that should pretty much eliminate them. It was also revealed that a special closed-door briefing on the NSA surveillance programs was attended by only 47 senators. It's not clear what else the other 53 senators had to do that was more important. Maybe we should ask the NSA. Dateline, one ringy-dingy. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft claims that in 2005, Russian President Vladimir Putin stole Kraft's Super Bowl ring when he let him hold it. That means the ring is now in the hands of a person who is known for spying and who doesn't really deserve the ring. So really, nothing has changed. Dateline, Super Savior. The makers of the new Superman movie have been aggressively marketing the film to Christians, pointing out the similarities between Superman and Jesus. It's thought that Superman might be a good point of reference for those Christians who find Jesus a tad too Jewish. Finally, Dateline, such as us U.S. Americans. This weekend saw yet another incoherent and rambling response to a question at a beauty pageant, this time by Miss Utah. Someone should really check to see if large amounts of eyeshadow and lip gloss can cause brain damage. Just put large amounts of makeup on research chimpanzees and then see if they can answer questions any better than Miss USA contestants. Sweet girl, utme, atne, ute, right bray, if you know what I mean. That's all there is. It's BS News for Monday. Good luck to us all. Have a great week.
Have a great week, too. Yeah, I mean, you know, the combination of stupidity and secrecy is not a good one when you're trying to govern yourself. It's not healthy. Can't survive. You know, and that is pretty much what we have when we have, Donald Trump and his beauty pageant queens. I mean, you remember Miss Teen USA, the South Carolina girl who was asked, why can't Americans find America on a map? That was the question. I mean, the question itself implied that we have a problem. And she was like, because, and so forth, and such as they don't have access to maps, a la South Africa and Iraq, and therefore, such as. Now, she was a teenager who, I'm sure her mother, rode her hard to be in these beauty pageants ever since she was an adorable toddler. And you could kind of say, well, she was a teenager, but Miss Utah's no teenager. And, she was asked, what do you think about the fact that 40% of women headed, 40% of families are headed up by working mothers with children? What do you think that says about our society? By none other than housewife of Atlanta, famous person. She's famous for being a housewife of Atlanta and for being a contestant on Donald Trump's Apprentice, now is a judge on Donald Trump's Miss USA pageant. Ooh, there's collusion there. And she asked that question, and instead of this girl saying it's because women are educating themselves and because women are getting their bachelor's degrees more often than not, and because women are going to, through master's programs and PhD programs, they are excelling at supporting their families. However, the question was, why don't they get paid equally to men? How come women are still making? Here's her lovely answer, and then just realize that this is pretty much who I'm talking to all day.
A recent report shows that in 40% of American families with children, women are the
Why do I need disco music over my social current events questions? Why do I need that, Nene?
primary earners, yet they continue to earn less than men. What does this say about society?
I think we can relate this back to education and how we are continuing to try to strive to figure out how to create jobs right now. That is the biggest problem, and I think especially the men are seen as the leaders of this, and so we need to try to figure out how to create education better so that we can solve this problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Utah. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetheart. Even Nini's condescending. Thank you, sweetheart. Good thing she's pretty, okay? That girl will marry well. That's what my father used to say.